everyone, welcome to Chef Shelley's Kitchen. Today we're going to make a Brie pastry. I had a really good friend that I used to work with many years ago, and I had a Christmas party and invited family, co-workers, friends, and she made this amazing dish, and I thought, oh my God, I've got to learn how to make it. And so certainly when I have friends and family over now and I want a nice simple appetizer that's totally delicious, this is my go-to appetizer. So you're probably noticing it looks a little messy here. I actually have some flour that I put down on my counter after washing it completely, of course. And the reason I did that is because we're going to be using crescent rolls. I prefer using this. It also comes in reduced fat, which is another great choice. Some people have a really hard time opening these. I'm not sure why, but I thought, hey, let's go on and show you how to do that so you're not making a mess. And so there's like a little tab on it. You can just pull it. And then what I normally do is I use a spoon and put, they've got a seam here, and I put the spoon right on the pressure point, like so, and it pops open. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these out completely, lay that aside, and you're going to notice that these are broken out in triangles. So there are 4 triangles here and 4 in this one. And basically what we're going to do, and I'm going to put this now in the flour, I'm going to make a square out of them. I'm going to attach them like so. And then what I'm going to do is very simple. Again, this is a really quick one and a delicious one. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my Brie. Now, some people like eating the Brie with the eatable packaging skin that's on it. I personally don't particularly care for it. So my preferred Brie is a President. It is totally delicious, but I like skimming the top. So you're going to notice I'm just going to very nicely, carefully, and some people may be like, what are you doing? You're taking that off. That's just me. I like how the cheese melts without it. So I'm going to just very thinly cut. Now, obviously there may be a little bit left on there. That's no problem. Again, it's edible. So that's part of it. And I'm going to cut the top off like so. Again, I know this is going to be tormenting some people. Do what works for you. So if you prefer eating that, you like it that way, when it comes out in the pastry, I just prefer it not to have that part to it. So, and again, as I said, I'm leaving some on there anyway. For the people that are cringing, oh no, she's getting rid of so much of the cheese. Okay, so it's almost done. I'm almost finished with this. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to put this right in the center of that square. And then I'm going to press it down just a little bit so it can flatten out. And then we're going to actually fold in the sides of the crescent rolls. Okay. So we're almost done here, just a little bit more. Take that part off. All right, so as you can see, I still have a little bit on there for those that are going insane. So what you want to do is, I like pressing it down so it spreads it out some, like so. Some people just put it on. I just like doing it this way better. And then you can basically fold this in like so. Okay, and then we're going to put the top layer on. So I can take this actually now and put it in my pan. Now before I do that, I'm going to use some non-stick cooking spray, whatever your choice is, and spray it nicely, generously, so it doesn't stick. And we're going to put that right in the center. Take the top now and make a square out of it. And you know, there are a number of things. I've seen people even take this and roll it and make it a bun and then make it a circle. You can do that. Again, I like keeping things simple, right? So you can put this on top and then just tuck the bottoms underneath. That's all you have to do. Tuck the bottoms underneath. Okay, so you've got this beautiful little pastry here. Some people also put cranberries inside. I've seen all kinds of things. All right, so with that, the oven preheated to 375. It's got this nice little round shape to it. We're gonna put it in the oven. We're gonna bake it for about 20 to 25 minutes and you'll know it's done. Of course, I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's done. It'll be a golden brown, nice and crispy, right? All right, so with that, we're gonna take it to the oven and then we'll come back when it's done. Okay, we had it in the oven on 375 if you remember, and it really only took 18 minutes. Remember how I told you sometimes your oven, you know, it varies. So normally I do keep it in for about 20 minutes, but for whatever reason, it was already piping hot, and look how delicious it looks. So I hope you can get a good picture of that. So what we're going to do is go on and I've taken obviously out of the pan for you because we had the non-stick spray on it, very easily came out. So you can cut this in all kinds of ways. I usually do it like a pie, you know, so I'm going to cut it like a slice. Okay. And we're going to use a fork here. And just scoop out a piece, and you're going to see all that nice gooiness right there. So delicious. And also the gooiness is coming out of the pastry. So again, the reason why I don't like I cut the white part of the edible part of the cheese off, because I like the gooey yelliness and the white would show. So let's see. Creamy, just nice and delicious. So here's a little treat. You saw how quick it took to cook and to make, and your guests will love you for it. Until next time, tune in. Bye-bye.